Okay, let's build an HTML widget to allow us to stream iTunes U videos straight into an iBook. So to begin with, I start on my Mac and I run the desktop iTunes. Now I want to go to a course, so I'm going to go to iOS development in Swift, which is at number 3 today, which is very nice. And there it is. And I want to get the page source for what we're looking at here. So what we can see here are videos, which if you click will stream rather than download. And it's the streams we actually want. So to get the HTML for all of this, simply go here and go copy link. So let's now go to a terminal. I'll make it nice and big. And I'm going to type curl and paste in that address. And what this will do will be download all the HTML. Now rather than just dump that to the screen, I want to save it, so I'm going to put that into something called swiftcourse.html. So whatever downloads is saved in that file. And there we go, it's done it. We can inspect it by typing cat swiftcourse.html, and we see rather a lot of text here. Okay, so I'll break this down into sections, but I've actually written a single script to do this all for me. I want to find the URLs for the individual video streams. Well, if I just clear this terminal and I type this command, so cat swiftcourse.html, and then I pipe the output into the grep command, and that will return all the lines with the following word in it: video-preview. Okay, and here we see all the lines with video preview URLs in them, such as this one here, and these are the references to the individual videos. So if we take a look at this one, for example, its title is Step 1 Setup. Okay, and if that's the video I want, then this is its URL. So we might want to copy and paste that out. If I was looking for a particular video and I knew its title, let's say I was looking for Step 1 Setup, for example, then I might narrow the search a bit by piping into grep again. Okay, so I've used that to find the title, and so I grab the URL, and it should end in MP4. Alright, so video preview URL, and I copy it. Okay, now bear in mind that these things will be added to as you upload more stuff, but it can take a few hours for it to appear. Now I go to iAdProducer. iAdProducer is downloaded from developer.apple.com, and we create a new iBooks author widget, HTML. Simply double click this, double click again, and here's the HTML. Now I'm going to replace this HTML with something else. I'm going to use something called an iframe, which essentially is a way to embed an existing page into a different one. So here's one I've created before. So iframe width and height, which matches the size of my iPad mini, and then source, and that's where the URL goes. Okay, so I'm going to replace this one, which I've done already, with the one I just copied. So there you go, you can see Step 1 Setup. Notice the spaces replaced it by underscores, and save that, and save that somewhere. I'll put it in I'll just put it in my downloads folder for now. I'll call it demo. We can preview it, and you should see the Step 1 video appear. Okay, not much left to do now. If I now go to File, Export to Disk, again I put it in my downloads folder for convenience, and I've called it demo.widget. We're almost ready. Okay, when I say almost, you probably want an image to appear when you drag it into iBooks, if you like the poster frame. So if we go to the downloads folder, here's my widget. So I right click it and go show package contents, and what you want to do is replace default.png with another image. So what I'm going to do for this is just go back into Camtasia and open up my project and grab the first image. So single view application, step 1 setup, there it is. And I'm going to just go to this sort of poster frame here. File, save frame as, in downloads, I should call it default. Okay, so that's got me a poster image. So downloads, show in Finder, I've got a default.png, there it is, copy. I'm going to paste it into there and replace. And that's it. So now we need an iBook. So into iBooks author, let's just create one from a template. I'll get rid of this image here and drag my widget in. We see the poster frame is correct. And if I preview it in iBooks, it streams. So quite a few steps, and I'm working on automation of this whole process because it is a bit long-winded and tedious. But as long as the URLs to the videos don't suddenly change, which I hope they won't, once done, it's done.